Good morning everyone, and I hope you're all well. Welcome to this video. I'm going to do a brief rundown on how to source client leads and how to potentially get your first client if you've only just started your business or you're looking to sort of expand if you're working at a recruitment agency. So it's going to be short and sweet. It's going to be straight to the point, and I'm going to show you exactly how I do it, what I do, and yeah, all the sort of key points you need to be aware of. So I've got LinkedIn and I've got Indeed. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be using LinkedIn to find the person to contact, and I'm going to be using Indeed to source the leads. Now, depending on what sector you're in, I'm going to touch it from the top, and we're going to look at, let's say, a nurse. And if you're in healthcare, you might search, a specific type of nurse. Let's go with, let's keep nurse. And what you want to look at is either a location. So let's put Leeds, for example. And what we're going to look at is this part where it says posted by, and we want to see how many agencies there are. Now, if you're doing a bit of market research and you want to know, is, let's say, administrator, is that a good sector to recruit for? Is that a good job title that's in demand and it needs recruitment agencies? Potentially in Leeds, there's a few staffing agencies recruiting. Let's just try another one. Let's just try a sales manager. And let's see if we've got. And what you want to see is you want to ideally see roughly the same amount of numbers. So 213 to 160. You want to see that. And the reason behind that is the more staffing agencies recruiting, you might think is more competition. Actually, it means the employers really struggle on Indeed. There's a very little amount of applicants, even during these sort of times where a lot of people are unemployed. So it's about finding the right job title, and that's the first thing you want to do. So you might have got your sector, for example, construction, IT, finance, whatever it is, and then you want to sort of go after job titles that work well. So accounts payable, we'll just do another one, just give you an idea. And as you can see, there's a lot more staffing agencies on it rather than employers. So that shows there's a skill shortage in Leeds for finance people, for example, because it's double. Usually employers are usually more. So if we search the whole of the UK, I'm guessing London wouldn't be too difficult. So accounts payable, I recruited in accounts payable last year a lot. Staffing agencies are pretty, they're used quite often. So what you want to do is you want to search title at the start, because you're going to get positions like accounts team leader, tenancy accounts officer. That isn't exactly what you're searching. So if you search title and then the two dots, I think it's called a colon, you'll get only positions that have accounts payable in the title. There is another way you can do it. You can go to advanced search and you can find accounts payable, and that will show up only in the title. So we've ended up with 266, and we've still got more staffing agencies. So what we're going to do is filter out employers, and the other way to do it is to click exclude staffing agencies and go from there. So we're only going to show employers. Be careful, because some do show up. And what we're going to do is we're going to look at some of these companies now, and we're going to see what they look like. The sort of profile we want to be and look like is what we're going to go through now. So excuse me, let's have a look, and then I'm gonna Google the company. This looks like a makeup company, and we're gonna just search LinkedIn at the end. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna find, so it's quite a big, this is a massive company, and it would either be too big for me to sort of contact, but however, I'm gonna search people. I'm gonna filter it out to the UK or whatever country you're in, so it's not actually too much. So we've got a talent acquisition person. She would probably be the best person to contact. So I would take her name. You can use Apollo IO to find email addresses. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take her email address, and it's going to be first name, surname. Obviously, if you're using Apollo IO, you would do this. And I'll drop it into a spreadsheet. And I'm going to put her email there. She's talent acquisition. Company is, well, I can't remember the company name. Let's have a look. Company name is Sherido, and the vacancy is accounts payable. And what was her name? Alice Richie. she. Wonderful. So we've got our first lead there, and that's literally going to be sent through a mail merge. And what we're going to do is we're going to look at a second one. So we're going to look at possibly Informer, which also looks like a lot. I know Informer, they're quite a large one as well. So we're literally going to do the same thing. So we're going to look at LinkedIn, and we're going to go to people, and we're going to search United Kingdom, and we've got a global head of recruitment. Possibly he could be the person I'll target. We've got a senior talent acquisition partner. I might search the location because there's 1,500. What you want to do is you want to narrow it down to about maximum 700 in that location. So this vacancy was based in Colchester, so I want to search Essex maybe and see who comes up. So that's much better. And I want to see someone, if it's someone that can actually, deals with HR or recruitment. Let's try search HR, and I might need to take that off and just go to HR. And we've got a business partner we could email, and we've got a few HR managers, but we've got a senior. I would probably go with Zoe, and we'll do the same thing. So we're going to search Informer. We're going to take her first name dot surname, and we're going to literally do that. You can obviously email straight away. You don't have to put it in a spreadsheet like I do, but I do this so I can, report back. And it's an accounts payable, and we've got Zoe Cunnington, and she's the senior talent acquisition. Yeah, and that's just for reference. And we've got Informer. So I've got my lead. So I would do that all the way down to, as many as I can possibly do or look at. And what I'll be doing with that is, going through everything. Ideally, we've got, 94 on here. I would be looking to pick up 94 of those vacancies. And if we go back, we've got a good chance. We've got half a chance that companies are either going to engage with us, they're happy with their current suppliers, or you're going to be, this gives you a better chance of actually coming back. If you just searched accounts payable, you've got less of a chance with that. I mean, you're going to have to do a lot more work, and all of the companies that have used this sort of method where they'll cold call, they'll email, or already have existing relationships, they will be in a position where they've already got the contract, they're servicing the account well, and you're too late to the party, and you're going to have to go through a lot. We've narrowed it down, so this is the reason I get a very good response rate, and you'll get better at it as well, because you'll pick up, okay, in Leeds there's a shortage of accounts payable people, maybe Manchester, London isn't too bad. I found up north, Birmingham, Midland sort of area, finance positions do much better from experience. So hope you enjoyed the video, and any questions, please do get in touch. I'll leave my email, add me on LinkedIn, and yeah, we'll catch up from there.